Fellow Vault Hunters, this is Kantrama bringing to you another level 72. Why did Hemo even decide to be born? Gearbox, this was a badass idea. Build, this is Money Moze. This is the most meme thing I have ever seen in my entire life. I absolutely promise you. That was silly. That was borderline just stupid. Yeah. When Vault Card 2 was released, came with it was a gun called the Gold Rush. While you held the Gold Rush in your hand and picked up money, it would give you 10% per coin you picked up, increased fire rate and mag size for 20 seconds. That was nerfed down to 5% for 10 seconds, thank you Moxie. And with that nerf, people feel that it just doesn't do anything. It's pointless now. And I'm here to say that just because they nerfed it does not mean it cannot operate. Same discussion. Same discussion. The basic setup for Money Moze is you need a Gold Rush for mag size and fire rate. You need a Cheap Tips for damage boost. You need a Money Grenade to get money on the ground. You need a Revolter for fire rate, a Green Monster for fire rate, and a Company Man with damage, fire rate, and AoE in order to maximize all of the fire rate that you're putting out and all of the damage that you're putting out. It allows guns to perform in a way you would never imagine. When you're using the Gold Rush, you can also pick up the Cheap Tip chips. Say that 3 times fast. The Cheap Tip chips. You can definitely pick those up with the extra fire rate and boost your damage, your fire rate, and mag size all at once for a complete onslaught with virtually any weapon you have in your hand. Now, you're going to notice that some of the weapons that I picked don't perform as well, even though they have a higher base damage. Much of that is attributed to having a higher base damage, but the pellets hitting unevenly. It can also be that the fire rate, in spite of the increase, isn't enough to dole out the damage in a high fashion. Or it could just be a bullet weapon like the OPQ, which I absolutely abhor. Because as popular as that weapon is, you saw how it performed and it looked really good, but it took that much to make it work. Meanwhile, we have the back burner and, well, you'll see. What's funny is I had no clue the back burner would have killed him that fast with that much of a boost. Anywho, back to the whole concept of pellets hitting unevenly in spite of the high base damage, we have the Bone Sickle. I don't like this gun. And the reason I don't like this gun is because it takes this much just to get rid of that armor bar. It takes that much. That's a lot of shots. That was a lot. Meanwhile, the Phaser shotgun mode is insanely stronger than the Bone Sickle. Even unanointed is stronger. It boggles the mind. The card damage for the OPQ was 35,000 times 2. The Bone Sickle, about 230,000 total because it's 23,000 times 10. Beta Plumage, 130,000 times 8. The Miscreant, 17,000 times 2. And there's a grand difference in performance simply because it hits so much more. That's silly. I will say that every attempt to do these kills was not necessarily easy. It wasn't necessarily always clean. As you're about to see, I was setting them up for another phaser kill. I got my bonuses, got stuck under his leg, and there goes Death Head, ruining my life. Isn't that something, people? But once again, the phaser shotgun mode is insanely strong. So much so that when you raise the bonuses up with the fire rate and all of those good things, hollow points don't even register, as you will see. Poof. That's Money Moze, and now I will show every item I use in this setup. The Lucky 7 is its own build.